Should he be running point guard for this team here, Perk?
You're damn right. I said it on draft night. He is the white version of LeBron James. When you talk about his IQ for the game, he has that. When you talk about his ability to be able to create, defend, do all those things, Cooper Flagg has that package.
Yeah.
Just minus a little bit of athleticism less than LeBron. But when it comes down to him and AD this preseason, I love the two-man game, the action that I've been seeing out of both of those guys. And I wouldn't be surprised come opening night that the ball is going to be in his hands. He's going to be running that point forward position.
You know, one more ring, bro. Been there, done that, Musa.
Right.
Try to get Coop on that list. Magic and Bill Russell.
Come on. Hey, put me in
it's
there.
A crazy list. And UTF, hell yeah. Put me in there. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot for the stars, bro.
Clay, treat me well, man. It's a good vet. Been giving us books, knowledge, wisdom.
Great vet.
Great vet, man.
What type of environment were you trying to create for him in the preseason to get him ready for the regular season?
A safe environment, but we're going to push him. You talk about Cooper Flagg, 18 years old, a lot of high expectations, but knows how to play the game. He's a winner. He loves to play the game of basketball, but just understanding the game is a little different here. It's going to slow down, and for us, it's to give him the answers to the tests, and so far, he's passed every test.
I'm not sure he could fall into a better situation. I mean, he's surrounded, Jason, by multiple Hall of Famers. Yourself, Kyrie's going to be one, Anthony Davis is going to be one, Klay Thompson's going to be one. So with that said, how much are you expecting from him considering the other veterans you have on the squad?
Well, we just want Cooper to be an 18-year-old who's going to turn 19 in December and be a kid. Enjoy this journey. You can only be a rookie once, but we do have a lot of wisdom. You mentioned Kai. You mentioned AD, Klay. We have a couple Duke guys here. The Duke brotherhood is strong when you talk about D-Live and Kai. So, again, he is surrounded with a lot of positive energy, a lot of wisdom, the game of basketball. And so far, again, like I said, he's passed every test. We're playing him at point guard, and he's having fun.
That's the offset. Because if you try to put a point guard on him, we're going to put him in the post. If you try to pick him up full court with your natural height, you're going to go full court on him. And it's simple basketball.
In the totality of
You
this,
think
right?
people are going to be like, oh my God, guard's guarding me. Pass it. Wait. Let them switch. Here I come. Switch back. Hey.
That's what.
Switch. Nigga, they sword shot, man. Goddamn.
It's a 4.
I'm waiting for your goofy ass to switch back. No.
It's a 4-on-3. Literally, it's a 4-on-3.
What are you talking about?
It's a 4-on-3. Cooper Flagg bringing it up. Guard him until he passes the ball. When we get back to the half court, we're going to change.
And you see why he looking the way he's looking.
Pass it, right? You throw it to me. So what I just explained to you, right? Your words was guard him until he passes it, right? He in-ball the bound to me right here. I turn and just pass it. It's still 4-on-3, nigga. It's still 2 men up here.
Yes, it's you.
This is you inbounding. This is Cooper Flagg. No, it ain't 2 defenders up here, my nigga. So there gonna be nobody.
No.
So they not worried about the screen.
No.
So nobody said the screen.
No.
Kenyon. He's a dummy.
No. Kenyon.
Now you're
Kenyon.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm run back.
All I gotta
do
is run back.
You're not listening.
So you gonna run back.
Remember what you said.
You're gonna run back.
You're not
You're
listening.
gonna run back, right?
Listen.
You said the other defender's gonna run back.
Listen, ain't no other defender. We're back here. We're dropped.
So it's gonna be back here, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna throw the ball into him.
He's going to screen. He's going to set. Yes, he's going to have to do that all night. He's going to have to do that all night. You're going to have, because that's what they do.
Why wouldn't he?
Okay, when you're a point guard, Brandon, to get a guy off of you.
Why wouldn't I?
When the inbounded to you.
I come from the free throw line.
And what happened? No, when the inbounded to you, and there was a guy in front of you.
Yeah.
To get that guy in front of you off you, did he not set a little screen for you to get off?
A little brush
screen. And then if he was still on you, he set another one to get him off you until you got past half court, right? And then you set the offense up, right? But the whole time, there was never 2 guys up here. It wasn't a full court press. It was, I'm putting pressure on you to bring the ball up. And this other guy that's inbounding the ball, he needs to set a screen to get me off you. Because I'm putting pressure on you.
Last time basketball saw a rookie walk into the NBA with this kind of spotlight, LeBron James was still in high school English class, balancing essays with ESPN interviews. Fast forward 22 years later, and the narrative torch has been passed to an 18-year-old from Maine named Cooper Flagg, whose every step in Dallas is being being compared to the chosen one himself. Flagg hasn't played a single regular season game, but the weight on his shoulders could fill the rafters of the American Airlines Center. He isn't just Dallas's new hope. He's the league's latest cultural experiment, a prodigy walking into a franchise haunted by ghosts of greatness and the politics of race, redemption, and rebirth. To understand what Cooper Flagg represents, you have to understand what came before him. The mythos of the Great White Hope, from Jack Johnson's rebellion in boxing rings to Larry Bird's rise as basketball's blue-collar hero, white America's fascination with finding its next savior has always lingered beneath the sport's surface. Flagg, like Bird before him, doesn't want that label. He said as much. "I just want to hoop, but it's never that simple." When Dallas drafted him first overall, the story wrote itself. An 18-year-old white phenom walking into a city desperate to fill the Luka Dončić-sized hole in its heart. A city with a lineage of white legends. Dirk, Nash, Luka, and a fan base craving continuity in color and success. But this isn't about whiteness alone. This is about expectation, about being handed the keys to a broken franchise and being told, "Fix it." Dallas isn't just wounded, it's burning. Luka's trade to the Lakers was a civic heartbreak. Fans literally staged a funeral outside the arena, dragging a coffin labeled Hope. The Mavericks owner, Miriam Adelson, may have rebuilt the roster, but the city's faith remains fractured. And into this chaos walks a teenager, the youngest number. One pick in franchise history, a kid from Maine whose calm composure makes him look like he's carved from ice. Flagg's coach, Jason Kidd, isn't shielding him from the pressure. Quite the opposite. He's thrown him into the fire, making him the starting point guard in a jumbo lineup featuring Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and Derek Lively too. "I want to make him uncomfortable," Kidd said during training camp. "We want to see how he reacts running the show." The answer came fast. Against the Lakers, Flagg soared for a dunk so violent that the NBA's official account dubbed him Flight Flagg. Dallas fans erupted, not just for the dunk, but for the feeling that maybe, just maybe, they had found something real again. When LeBron James entered the NBA in 2003, he didn't just carry expectations, he carried prophecy. The magazine covers, the Chosen One tattoo, the billion-dollar gaze, all of it made his debut more cultural event than basketball game. Flagg's rise mirrors that storm. His highlights rack up millions of views before breakfast. ESPN follows him like paparazzi. Nike's Future in Flight campaign might as well have his face plastered on it. But the comparisons are dangerous too. LeBron was a once-in-a-century athlete, a player whose body, brain, and brand were built for the spotlight. Flagg? He's still learning how to breathe in it. LeBron had veterans like Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Carlos Boozer to help him adjust. Flagg's supporting cast, aging stars and recovering egos, may not have the same patience. And with Kyrie Irving out for the year, the offense will flow directly through him. He's not just the future of the Mavericks, he's the present too. The tragedy of potential is that it always comes with context. Cooper Flagg isn't just a basketball story, he's a social one. He steps into a league that's long moved past the racial binaries of old, but still carries their echoes. In the WNBA, Caitlin Clark's rise reignited conversations about race and media bias. In the NBA, Flagg's debut threatens to do the same. Every highlight, every comparison, every endorsement deal becomes fodder for discourse. But where Clark was fiery and vocal, Flagg is calm and clinical, a product of New England stoicism and Duke discipline. His mantra is simple: I don't feel pressure, I feel opportunity. Still, every opportunity in Dallas comes laced with politics. Owner Miriam Adelson's controversial profile, casino mogul, Trump donor, and political lightning rod ensures that every headline involving the Mavericks carries extra weight. For an 18-year-old who just wants to play ball, that's a lot of noise to silence. On the court, though, there's no denying it. Cooper Flagg is different. His game blends modern fluidity with old-school ferocity. He plays defense like he's trying to erase mistakes from the air itself. His blocks don't just stop shots, they stop momentum. Scouts describe him as the rare rookie who already looks like a vet. He reads defenses like a seasoned quarterback and plays both ends with surgical precision. At Duke, he averaged 19.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. But it wasn't just the numbers. It was the way he controlled games, bending tempo to his will. That poise earned him both the Wooden and Naismith Player of the Year awards, making him college basketball's undisputed best player before he could even legally buy a beer. When asked who he models his game after, Flagg's answer came instantly: Larry Bird. That's fitting. Like Bird, he's cerebral, sarcastic, and unafraid. But Flagg's athleticism breaks the mold. Gone are the crafty but unathletic stereotypes. His first step is lightning. His dunks are violent. His chase-down blocks look like they're pulled from a video game. He's not just Bird with bounce, he's Bird with bite. But Bird had the luxury of stepping into a stable Celtics dynasty. Flagg has to build one from scratch in a franchise bleeding history and relevance. Dallas has always defined itself by its heroes. Dirk gave them 20 years of consistency and humility. Luka gave them magic and swagger. Flagg must give them belief. When Dončić was traded, fans didn't just lose a player, they lost identity. In a city that worships loyalty and legacy, the sight of Luka in purple and gold was a betrayal. Flagg's arrival, by contrast, feels like divine intervention. But with divinity comes danger. Dallas doesn't just want Flagg to succeed, they need him to. Anything less than an all-star trajectory will feel like another broken promise. LeBron entered the NBA as a symbol of hope for a struggling Cleveland. Flagg enters as a mirror to that story. The prodigy drafted not just to win games, but to resurrect faith. The NBA's marketing machine has already crowned him. His nickname, Flight Flag, trended globally within minutes. His jersey sold out within hours. His image, a kid with cropped blonde hair and blue eyes dunking on grown men, has already become part of the NBA's myth-making machinery. But as LeBron himself once warned rookies, they love you until they don't. The same media that glorifies Flagg now will dissect him later. Every missed shot, every cold streak, every quote out of context will be magnified. The higher you fly, the more they want to see you fall. Still, Cooper Flagg doesn't seem fazed. When asked about the LeBron comparisons, he smiled and said, "LeBron's one of the greatest. I'm just trying to be me." That might be the most dangerous thing about him. His calm. The same kind of calm LeBron had in 2003, when chaos swirled but destiny stayed clear. In truth, Flagg doesn't need to be LeBron. He doesn't even need to be Luka. He just needs to be the first Cooper Flagg, a player who transcends the myths that birthed him and the expectations that surround him. If he does that, Dallas will have found not just its savior, but its future. As the season dawns, Dallas fans look up at the rafters and see banners of the past. Nowitzki's number, Luka's highlights replayed like ghosts. And now, they look down at the court and see an 18-year-old rewriting their future. Cooper Flagg didn't ask for this weight, but greatness rarely asks. It demands. He's walking into an arena filled with expectation, history, and hope. If he can carry all three, the legend of Flight Flag won't just be about one player or one season. It'll be about a new kind of story. A kid from Maine who turned the myth of expectation into the miracle of fulfillment.